Oh, hi Gary, I'm Dan from OCD Cars, and this is your private little walk around of the van. So just bear with me, I'll flip you around and we'll have a look at this potential van of yours. As you can tell, it's in fantastic condition. Tyre treads are fair on the front. As you can maybe just about see inside, I'm not too sure if the camera's sort of picking it up, but there are some new discs and pads inside there. So that's obviously something you don't have to worry about for a very long time. With these, the cam belt is due every 10 years, I believe it is. And you've got another 20,000 miles until that cam belt needs changing. If we just go around to the back here to look at this tyre as well. The tyre is in very good condition on the back. There's no obvious damage across the trim area. The only sort of damage here is just a little tiny scuff across the door there, which is sort of barely noticeable really, but it's a van, it's an honest van, so it's a nice thing to sort of see a little dent here and there. So I'd sort of worry if there wasn't any really. Some little scuffs there just down the bottom. I'm just going to go through and I'm going to pick up all the bad points, because I always believe honesty is the best policy. I know you're potentially coming from Kent, so I wouldn't want you to feel that you've got a wasted journey, although I believe this van is very well priced and is in great condition. Been well maintained too. There are some scuffs, as sort of just pointing out here in the door areas, and you've got the odd sort of mark here and there where things have been slid in and out for sort of transport really. The bulkhead, there's no huge damage to the actual bulkhead area. There's just the odd sort of little sort of bump here and there, which again you would expect. This has got the optional interior lights, which on a beautiful day like today doesn't need it, but it's very handy in the evening times when you are loading or unloading, so that's very helpful. These doors also open up wider if need be, so you can get a really good sort of stance on the width of that door if need be. Going round to this back end of where the wheel, this tyre is. Again, it's a good Goodyear tyre, so with plenty of tread. Do excuse the mud a little bit. It's not the it's a nice view, but it gets quite muddy quite a lot of the time. But it's good. So again, like the trim along this back end, the trim is in very good condition. There's no signs of painting panels or anything like that. Everything's completely original. There is another dent, unfortunately, up the top. Good thing about that particular dent is there's no signs of rust where the primes come on. It's all very it's just sort of service dents really. So on this side we have that's just my little camera case there. So in here we've got it's a manual 6-speed gearbox, and the current mileage is showing 79,194. We've got up here, which is very handy, a little mobile phone, USB port, and a 12-volt supply. And in here, just put the ignition on. So in this, you should sort of see there's no errors or anything like that apart from the door being open. But it starts. Oh, I'll have to go in and prop the clutch in. Sorry. Starts on the button. The van's beeping at me, asking me to shut the door, which again is sort of understandable really. In here is got a nice sort of pull down area for sort of for your cups of tea or coffee in the morning, or just your for all your paperwork as well, which is quite handy. You've also got some cubby space at the top as well, which is very handy for storing paperwork and whatnot as well. This has got the seat cover in it, but the seat is in very good condition, as you can sort of tell. There is both keys for this, which is this is obviously the main key. I'll turn it off because we need to go around to the front so I can show you the engine bay. I know you've had bad experience in the past with family relatives about buying vehicles, but I'd like to assure you that you've got nothing to worry about on this particular vehicle, or in any of mine, to be honest. So inside here, it's a very clean example. All the fluids are topped up as to how they should be. Even the brake fluid's so clear you can't even see it. You've got good oil level. I do a 100-point check beforehand as well. Everything's straight and narrow. It's very well been maintained and it's been well looked after. It's clean, it's tidy. There's no dents, there's no apart from the two smaller dents, but apart from that, it's in very good condition. It still get the original number plates from when the vehicle was bought from Gates Ford. So it's recently been serviced from Ford main dealer. So yeah, if you have any questions at all or anything like that, I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. And I shall see you soon. Take care. Thank you. Bye.